Welcome to another Bad Comic Review. This time we're looking at World of Krypton, Issue 3. This is a 6-part limited series from DC Comics in 2021, written by Robert Venditti, drawn by Mico, Avon, Oeming, colored by Nick Filardi, lettered by Hassan, Otsmane-Elhaou, edited by Christy Quinn, covered by Mico, Suayan, and Annette, Kwok. So we see a little bit more about Kara as she's starting to grow up. They race swapped her mom, so she's in a different house than the L's, obviously. And I guess they're going with some sort of really undefined background for her, but she's not like the L's who are more scientific minded apparently, and she wants her daughter to have a more wide-ranging background of history. Whatever, that was boring. Then they jump into some action with General Zod hunting down some protesters and arresting them. He doesn't even know what the protest is about and he doesn't care. They're lawbreakers. Meanwhile, Jor-El is trying to explain the problems with the core. He's got an idea how to contain it, but it will mean severe austerity measures for the people of Krypton. And this time, unlike previous versions of the background of Krypton, the Science Council is listening to him and taking him seriously. Whereas in the previous miniseries on World of Krypton from the 70s, they were all ignoring his warnings, and the core was destabilized because of that. Now they're actually taking him seriously. But that does seem to put him on a bit of a path to run into General Zod, and we do get to see him adopt Krypto. This issue was a lot more slow going than the first two, and it's filled with some fluff. There's definitely some scenes that could have been taken out that were ancillary and pointless, like the whole thing about Kara's education. I didn't care. The planet's gonna blow up in a few issues, so it really needed to kind of get to the point a little more. We do see General Zod being a little bit more aggressive, but the changes with the Science Council, whatever, I don't really care about that. But the fact that there's just a lot of filling in here, there's sequences of a volcano erupting that didn't really have anything to do with anything. They haven't even gotten to the abduction of Kandor by Brainiac, which looks like it's going to get glossed over. So I'm not sure where this is going, but this issue was a definite step down from the others. It's all middle story, and most of it is incredibly boring or pointless. The art, again, continues to be very bizarre to me, and I don't much care for it. It's not a style I enjoy, and I think it detracts from the story. So I'm losing interest in this, but I'm willing to try and ride it out and see if it gets better. But so far, this one definitely had a lot more political subtext, and they seem to really be trying to relate everything to the Earth modern era perspective, and it doesn't really work for an alien planet. There's no sense of actual difference in their way of thinking. It's very homogenous with 21st century American West Coast politics from what I can tell. So I'm not real impressed with that. There's no sense of real danger here. It's just sort of in the background, and I think they really needed to ramp up the threat level a little bit and have more people in denial about what's going on if they were trying to get the messaging across more accurately. So I think there were some changes that were for the worse that just really didn't appeal to me and were kind of boring. So hopefully the series picks up. I really would hate to drop it most of the way through the series, but if issue 4 is not any better, I'm out of here. I'm not wasting any more money on DC's boring politics crap. So hopefully it'll get better. We'll see next issue. That'll do it for this one. Thank you so much for listening and supporting the channel. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss future reviews. If you'd like to help the channel out in other ways, links are in the description to support methods. And as always, we hope to see you on the next one.